Hey guys, what's up? Happy spring and happy birthday to number 4, Bobby Orr. Happy birthday to you. He made me do that. But, anyways, today it's a new review. And again, he picked it up. That is my good buddy Kevin. Say
Hello,
hi to Kevin.
guys.
It is the one, the only GRIMLOCK. I'm sorry if I sound funny. I got a cough drop in my mouth and my throat hurts. So, deal. Okay? Um, he is not packaged in Dino mode. He is packaged in robot mode. And I didn't want to do that because that's not my style. He comes packaged. This is how I have him. And yes, the tail is as gimpy as ever. But there's reason for it, and I like it. And I just, for S's and G's, shits and giggles, I put the shield and sword on his hips like everyone else does. So to start off, I'm just going to show him off to you very quickly. Here's a sword. And yes, it's exactly like the one in the game. And sure, it could be longer, and it could be a little bit cooler looking, but the hell, it's still the crazy cool sword that he's got. I'm gonna put that off to the side, and then got the shield. And you don't really see it from the front, so I think it's cool. It's like the emitter is in the center and it just pops out from the side. That's pretty cool. So on to Big Grimmy in Dino mode. Now, the big gimmick here is the yes, the light up gimmick, and it's very bright. Look at that. Oh, it's bright. No, I don't like this because the mouth should really open that much. It may just be mine, but his mouth doesn't seem to open that much. But either way, that's still a cool gimmick, even from back here. But enough of the silly gimmick in this mode. Now, I've seen all the reviews on this guy, and yes, he is as hollow as you think. Jesus effing Christ. He is that hollow. But for good reason, and we'll get into that now. So to go to robot mode, what you want to do is you want to take the tail and you want to rip it in half. Mutilation. It's the next big thing, kids.
Oh, boy!
Cut it out. You want to take the tail and you want to split it down the middle, like that. And you're going to take these pieces. You're not going to be able to see it, I don't think, at all. I don't know, but oh, there you go. There's that little clip right inside there, and all you do is when you slap the tail down, you hear that little click. That means that no matter what, this leg is locked like that, so the tail will never pop out, which is an added feature that they didn't need to have, but it works. And there are the legs, and big beefy stumpers. And then, yes, he is walking forward while looking behind him. That's kind of bad. The GRIMLOCK, what's wrong? I don't know. I can't figure out where I'm going. I know. Try doing something silly this time. Let me know if it works. But next thing you do, it's fairly simple. You reach in here and you pop his dino leg out from his hips, because his dino legs become his arms. And you do that, and you do that, and you just slide him off to the side. You take this rear toe, slide it right back onto the forearm, and collapse the foot in. Back onto the forearm, revealing the fist, and collapse the foot in so you have his arms. Yay. Next thing you do, I bring his dino mode arms behind his head, and you crack it, revealing the GRIMLOCK head we know and love. Then you bend here at the neck, down, and then you just gotta try and tuck it back here. Okay. And before long, you got something that pretty much reveals GRIMLOCK. And yes, he's got a big-ass backpack, because it's all the dynamo parts just forced in there. There we go. And the light feature works here. Albeit kind of derpily, but then again, you get him in the right light. Yeah, it won't work. Get him in the right light, and that visor glows. I mean, even now, there's barely any light coming through here, and that's glowing. That's beautiful. So for articulation, got a very limited ball up here. Very limited. Got a little bit of back and forth, but that's about it. Shoulders, you got this. Got a clicky forward and back. You don't got much for in and out, but you do have something that resembles kind of like a roll like this. Bicep swivel, very tight elbow, full 90. And then you got hand articulation. No waist articulation because it is one solid piece. You got very clicky leg joints, but they're on a weird sort of angle, so it doesn't really sit right. And then you got that much kick out room. You got the thigh swivel. I mean, if you look at it this way, the boot is sitting that far off of his leg. And then you got really good knee. Really tough, solid ratchet. And then down here you got in and out toe movement, but that's just for the transformation itself. And that's about it for his articulation in this mode. I mean, he doesn't have much, but what he has is brilliant. I mean, sure, most of the red glowy bits are like down here on his feet, and up here in his shoulders. I would like to see more shiny, like the light gimmick works, which is actually working a lot better the second time around. Holy crap, that's just bright as day. But it is what it is. Now he stands beautifully. I'm gonna rotate down for a bit. So yeah, he's got a very good stance, especially in this mode. And like himself, he can hold his weapons. So since everyone in the game's a righty, sword in the right hand. Now the shield is different. The shield just has that peg. So right here on the forearm, excuse me, you have a slot. Plug that in there. Give a bend. And a bit of motion, and boom. Shield, sword, and he's ready to go. Kick some Decepticon tailpipe. Or tail, in his case. But, yeah. Wasn't sure I was ever going to see him. Still haven't found Skyquake. Or Cup. If anyone finds one, I will pay you handsomely for it. I swear. But yeah. Follow Cybertron GRIMLOCK. Excellent figure, if not for his derpiness in Dino mode. And this is Greg saying, keep your eyes open, your ears to your eyes open, your ears tuned. You never know what's coming. I'll see you later.